Hurricane Harvey on its path of destruction in Texas at this hour.
Water overtaking streets, flooding homes and buildings.
It's expected to continue to pound the Gulf Coast for days.
A couple of days before the storm actually hit, we started to follow our procedures, making preparations for certain units to be shut down. We were only expected to get 40 to 50 mile an hour winds, so we felt like we were okay. And that's when things started to change on Saturday night.
That day, the rain had been predicted to be so heavy, and it wasn't. And I guess about 2:30 in the morning, everything just flipped.
We actually lost satellite, so we really couldn't monitor the storm anymore. So we just went to sleep and then woke up with the alarm and put our feet down on the ground, and that's when we discovered our house was flooded.
Here at the plant, over 40 inches of rainfall. Most of that came on Saturday night, Sunday morning in a very short period. And the creeks and bayous just couldn't handle the volume of water that came down in such a short period of time.
4 o'clock in the morning, I received a phone call from David Pasolana. And he said, "Hey, we got issues. Nobody can get out to the plant. You think you can make it?" So I got out here, and I've never seen water that high in my life.
During this time, as the water's coming in, I'm looking around, we're thinking there's minnows in our, in the control room just swimming around. I'm like, this is crazy.
Like, Brent, I know the situation. I know we've got water in the motor control centers. We need to shut off the power at the main sub. Don't worry about shutting the plant down. It needs to come down.
I spoke to our maintenance manager and I said, get everybody out and lock the gate. And he turned around and he looked up at the dike wall and he said, I can see the waves crashing over the top of the levee. Wow. So now there's a concern that this 900-acre water reservoir is going to fail and come into the plant.
One of the things that we needed to do was anticipate potential issues that were going to come up and ensure that we were able to provide resources to them prior to them knowing that they needed them.
We ended up having 32 people from other Ashland facilities come down and help. It was everybody from hourly I&E workers, hourly machinists, to folks that were EHS trained.
A lot of people took the time, volunteered, no problem, I'll go, I'll spend 2 weeks, whatever it takes to help them out.
I ended up having to stay at my house for about 7 days to get my house demolished, get all the wet material out. I had people that were doing my job for me here, and that was such a relief to me to know that although I had given all I could to the plant, that I could walk away for 3 or 4 days and have somebody else help me out and worry about the people the same way I worry about the people.
Everybody pitched in, and before you know it, the whole mess was cleaned up, and by everybody in the plant pitching in, they were able to get it done. Nobody got hurt, and it was just a great example of teamwork and people pitching in and showing them the Ashland way that we're going to help people out.
We really were trying to be there for our employees and check on them throughout each day, just trying to see if there was anything we could do for them. And these people felt that they, pretty much didn't have any hope.
All your stuff is on the curb, in the yard and on the curb. Coming in the subdivision like that, that's heartbreaking.
We've talked a lot about the response of the employees here and what a great job that they did. But Ashland did a great job as well.
These envelopes started coming in, and I know FedEx was overwhelmed with delivering so many packages to the plant each and every day, because every single day we would get deliveries. And it was just overwhelming, and it was so exciting to see so many people that had pulled together in the company and brought in these packages to us to help us here in Texas City.
My God, I don't even know these people, but they heard about this thing and they've sent all of these cards. I have a stack of cards that's buying a television. I have a stack of cards that's buying a stove. I have a stack of cards that is going to buy a washing machine. That's how many cards I received from the people at Ashland.
Take an envelope and hand it to somebody and say, hey, this is from the employees of Ashland. Now go rebuild your home. It really felt good.
It has been a most unbelievable time, but the outpouring of love and concern, I haven't been able to believe that either. It's been amazing.
I'm very proud of Ashland for how Ashland responded as a company. We care about the employees, and the employees recognize that.
When I think about the Ashland Way, and you think about what it truly embodies, you see that in an incident like this. And you don't have to remind people about it. You don't have to say, hey, this is the Ashland Way, so I expect this. It just happens.
From all of us here at the Ashland, Texas City plant, we've really experienced a lot with Hurricane Harvey, but we've really felt the outpouring of support from all of Ashland and all of our fellow employees. So from here at Texas City, we just wanted to say, thank you!